I'm Jen and this is Cindy. Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. And today we're going to be talking about self-compassion and having patience and understanding for ourselves as people.
All right, so as usual, we're going to start with a little centering. And today's going to be pretty simple. Once again, find a grounded position. Just a quick reminder, your feet are flat on the floor, your hands are on your lap. You could roll your shoulders, bring the crown of the head up to the ceiling. If you want to close your eyes, you can. Or not, or just gaze down. And on your inhale, you are going to breathe in for 4 counts all of your confidence, your acceptance of yourself. And as you exhale, you're going to exhale any self-doubt. So ready? Inhale for count of 4. Confidence. Exhale out for a count of 6. Self-doubts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that again. Inhale in acceptance. Exhale out self-doubts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more time. Inhale in belief in yourself. Exhale out anything that's keeping you from those beliefs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
So we always talk about, people talk about being compassionate and understanding of others and everything that people are going through. But we often skip the biggest principle of compassion is where it starts with us. So when we're talking about being compassionate to yourself, it talks about being understanding of you and everything that you're going through. So you probably heard that saying about like talk to yourself as you were if you were your best friend. And the reason that that's important, even though it sounds kind of silly, is that think of some of the things that go into your brain and thoughts that come into your mind about you. Probably there's quite a few that you would never say to somebody else, but your brain allows you to say it to yourself, and oftentimes we believe it. So training the mind to really have self-compassion is that you have to treat yourself like you were a friend. So when these thoughts come into your mind, you have to really say, like, number one, are they true? And number two, would I say this to someone else? So think about a time, or think about things that you say to yourself that are negative in general, and really try to apply those principles. Number one, is it true? Number two, would I say this to a friend? And honestly, number three, is it helpful for me? So really trying to practice being positive and thinking about the things that you say to yourself are the things that you would say to someone that you love and care about.
All right, so what an activity that you could do is to write down all the negative things you say about yourself, or the way you talk to yourself. And by the way, if you started to talk to yourself using the pronoun you, it kind of gives you a little bit of distance, which is helpful. Also, another little trick is to call yourself by your first name. Cindy, why are you thinking like that? Instead of, you're an idiot, which is what we would normally do, right? So make a list of all those negative things you have about yourself, and then right next to it, what makes it true. And more than likely, you're probably not going to be able to complete the what makes it true. So then cross that negativity right off your list.
Yep. So this week, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself like you would a friend or a loved one, and fact check those thoughts. If they're not true, you have to really say, I can't believe that.
Okay, give yourself a big hug, and then cross your hands the other way and hug your evil twin.